Our next speaker is no stranger to most of us here this evening. As Executive Director of Texas Alliance for Life, Dr. Joe Pojman has worked tirelessly for the cause and for the babies. Please welcome Dr. Joseph Pojman.
Thank you, Davida, and welcome everyone here this evening. Isn't this a great turnout? We have more than 1,400 people here tonight. Much more than last year. And we in Texas are truly blessed to have leaders like Governor Perry and the elected officials and candidates that we met earlier. Texas Alliance for Life is an organization of people committed to protecting innocent human life from conception through natural death using peaceful, legal means. We strive to build a culture of life through three means: education, public policy, and promoting compassionate alternatives. Founded 22 years ago, we office a few blocks from the Capitol building with a mailing list of more than 200,000 identified pro-life households across this great state of Texas. And I'm very proud of my staff. Brian, I want to ask you to rise. Brian Hutchinson, Director of Financial Development. Brian. Dina Meyer, our Director of Public Policy. Dina. Marie Dahlman, our Director of Administration. And Deirdre Cooper, our Legislative Assistant. Deirdre. Thanks to you all. Thanks to the groundswell of grassroots support and the commitment of our elected officials, we have seen excellent pro-life successes here in Texas. Here are two examples in which Texas Alliance for Life were heavily involved. 10 years ago, the Texas Parental Notification Act was passed by the state legislature and went into effect, requiring the physician to notify a parent before performing an abortion on a minor girl. Soon after, abortions on minor girls in our states plummeted, and they are now down by 32%. Pregnancies and childbirth from minors have dropped too. In the last 10 years, there have been 15,000 fewer abortions in Texas performed on little girls, 15,000 fewer tragedies. That is a law that we can all be proud of. Another example. The legislature passed and Governor Rick Perry signed the Prenatal Protection Act in 2003, a remarkable law that recognizes the personhood of the unborn child in the womb and protects that child from murder and assault. The definition of individual person under Texas law, thanks to this act, now includes, and I quote, an unborn child at every stage of gestation, from fertilization to birth. That is Texas law. Many criminals are now behind bars in Texas for killing an unborn child. And Texas Alliance for Life has successfully helped to defend this law several times in Texas courts through friend of the court briefs. Just recently in June, the highest criminal court in Texas once again upheld the constitutionality of the Prenatal Protection Act. And in their opinion, they quoted extensively from our Texas Alliance for Life brief. While protections for the unborn child under this law currently do not apply to abortion, I think you can see that this is a foothold for one day overturning Roe v. Wade. While these goals are huge, we have a long way to go.